Hey, how are you doing? You are looking at a screen. On the right side is a no code or low code platform tool called n8n. And I've made a workflow to help automate my 13-week cash flow, which you're seeing on the left side of the screen. For those who don't know what a 13-week cash flow is, it's really just kind of a reconciliation between your bank account or your credit cards, or maybe AP, AR, to get an overall picture of like what cash in and what cash out is as organized kind of the way your user wants to see it, like expenses that are meaningful and pertinent to them. And then you just tie that out to your beginning balance, you got your net figure, and that's going to basically be your ending cash. Anything in the actual section means it's actually been done. And then what you normally do is you just forecast week over week into the future to get an idea of what runway looks like. Don't scrutinize the forecast too much in this example. Really, it's just kind of vanilla just to serve as a proxy because really I only want the AI agent to actualize amounts. And in this example, I'm going to assume that we haven't actualized figures for about 5 weeks, right? Last time we did it was at the end of April, and now I'm going to do it again for the end of May. And the agent is going to go through, pull transaction data, analyze it based on revenue and even the type of revenue. Look at the expense. Is this going to be a recurring item? Is it operating? Is it marketing? Is it payroll? All these different factors. It's going to organize based on the prompting. And we're going to run that workflow now and see how it works out. I just updated the AI agent prompting, so you never know what happens. So, all right. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for a trigger event to get the whole thing kicked off and running. And I'm going to move over my screen just so I have maximum space. Okay, get it going, run automation, and a script has been sent. This top section here is really just doing some configuration to figure out what date range should it pull. It probably actually isn't needed because you could just assume you exported from your bank account, put into a file the date range you needed, but I actually just wanted to see if I could set up those parameters, and it's doing it by week number. So it's actually pulling all the way from 12/29 to 5/31. Out of all 372 transactions, 144 need to get pulled, but only 48 of them are being processed by this agent. I'll show you what's going on over here. The reason why only 48 items are being processed because I've gone through this exercise. I've done it. I did week 1. I did week 2. I did week 9, 10, whatever. And I'm sitting here at the end of 17, but I want it to update for 17 to 22. And that's what's basically going on now. The agent is analyzing every single transaction that looks pretty much just like this. It's going to give it a week number. It's going to give it a classification as a type, like one time, recurring, or revenue. And then it's going to further classify it as in category. And when I get a response back, it's going to actually say no, meaning it's not in my 13-week, cash flow schedule yet. When that happens, it's going to kick it down to this guy right here, which is essentially, oh, it's happening now. It's basically, so you can see, boom, a bunch of no's just happened. Okay. This section down here is going to grab those and organize it based on the week number, based on, there we go. You can see it happening live, and we are done. The formatting is a little weird, but that's okay. Overall, that was pretty fast. I didn't have to do anything. It updated all weeks. We have our new actual tied out transactions. And let's just quickly unpack and let's see how the agent did as far as grouping. First of all, I want to see, I actually struggled with getting the week number right at first. Let's see how it's doing now. I put a code and it seems like this week formula is agreeing to what the agent provided. So that's good. So let's look at starting in week 18. Let's see how it did as far as organizing. All right. So let's see. Week 18, we got $1,260 from a Stripe transfer, and that is a subscription. And if we kind of scroll up to how I organized it before, let's see if I have one of those. Stripe transfer revenue subscription. Yeah. Let's look at another one. All right. Okay, we got Gusto payroll. This is recurring. This is payroll. Yes. Bill.com transfer for some contracting services, consulting revenue. Looking good. Let's look at some of the tech stack. This is where it's getting messed up. Okay. Purchase from Zapier. Yeah. Purchase, not recurring. One-time operations. You know what? I'm going to say this is doing a pretty good job, This also has done the math to make sure the total is here. I would prefer it to look, maybe like this. But if that's like the only job I have to do, I'm pretty pumped. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by and watching this automation. If you are watching this video and you're like, oh man, I wonder if there's something I can do in my business to streamline efficiencies, feel free to reach out to me. I'm just sort of getting started on my journey here. So there's a lot of things that I want to learn. I want like some, applications and use cases that are really practical in the real world. And I'd love to just have a conversation, see if I could help you out in any way. All right. Cheers, guys. Bye.